welcome to AUC Today. This is Riham Iman. With the ongoing coronavirus crisis, universities in Egypt and the world shifted to online learning as a way to maintain social distance and keep the educational process going. Joining me today, Professor Fadi Ramli and undergraduate student Mahmoud Ramadan to talk more about this. Professor Fadi, as an academic instructor, what were the challenges you faced when shifting to online learning?
Well, I would say online learning is an interesting experience. For sure, it came with lots of positive impact, positive vibes, and also a little bit of challenges. The main and the most popular challenge is the internet stability and the internet connection, because that's what we rely on 100%. So if everyone does not have a perfect internet connection, then we cannot deliver exactly the needed learning objectives, while in classroom, we don't have this challenge around technology. This is number one. Maybe number two, also with the designing the course, because the course was designed initially for, let's say, classroom interaction, but shifting it to online learning required a little bit of knowledge, skills, how to shoot videos, how to prepare the scene at home for the shooting in terms of lighting, sound quality, certain equipment, in order to make it real as much as possible close to the classroom interaction experience. So that's it.
And as for interactivity, Professor Fadi, did you find the same interactivity from students as in physical class?
I think one of the interesting things that we discovered in our class is the weekly interactive Zoom meetings for answering all the questions and doing live discussions. For sure, no one can guarantee it's 100% as equal as the classroom interaction, but for me, as well as for all the students or most of the students in class, we find it very useful, very close to the classroom interaction, not 100%, but in a, let's say, satisfactory manner.
Okay, thank you, Professor Fadi. Now moving to Mahmoud. Mahmoud, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Mahmoud, as an undergraduate student, all of this must be new to you. So what are the obstacles you face in online learning, if there were any obstacles?
As an undergraduate student, I'm facing some problems with my internet connection. Sometimes I didn't submit my assignments, and there are two deadlines that I missed because of the internet connection. And when I told my professor, she told me that it's not her problem. So this is my obstacle that I'm facing in the online learning.
And do you face help? Do you get any kind of help from your professors when you perhaps explain to them the situation with the internet? And
I find from her support, but when it comes to internet connection, she told me it's not her problem.
oh, okay. So it's kind of difficult for everyone here to. So, like,
Yes.
you miss the campus. Was it better when there was a physical class, or is it?
For sure. The campus is more efficient than online learning because I have more facilities to rely on. I have libraries. Library. I may read books. I may go to the gym. There are many facilities that I can use on the campus.
Mm-hmm.
That I can find on the online learning. I can also go to the office of my professor and ask her many questions. But when it comes to online learning, I can't find all these things.
Okay. Well, thank you, Professor Fadi, and thank you, Mahmoud, for being with us today. Very kind of you to join us. We'll meet again in another episode of AUC Today. Until then, stay safe and stay home.